So I did what you should watch on streaming services and what shows you should watch on them, and some movies as well. And a previous video back there, I'll put the links down below to that. But this time, it's what movies you should watch during this quarantine and during the summer, of course. So let's kick it off with any Marvel movie and any Star Wars movie. Both of these are just fantastic franchises, except for kind of the Star Wars prequel. But other than that, great movies all around. So, gotta hit those up, of course. Then we have The Way Back, which is basically like a basketball movie. And then we have Us, which is a horror movie that is directed by Jordan Peele. And then we have Searching, which is basically like this one girl goes missing and they have to do like this whole search and find, basically. It's in the title almost. And then we have The Upside, which is kind of like this happy-go-lucky movie with Kevin Hart, where he's basically hit like rock bottom. Then he gets this jig for this rich person, and they just start having fun together almost. And then we have Joker, which is a DC movie, and also Harley Quinn's in that as well. She kind of has like her own movie in there too. Both of them are great movies. And then, of course, one of the best movies out there, Avatar. It's phenomenal. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. If you want to rewatch it, you already know you would want to at this rate. And then most of any of the Disney/Pixar movies. So you have Big Hero 6 is a really underrated one that most people don't rewatch. Bedtime Stories as well is one most people don't rewatch. Plus, that's kind of a good classic one for me with Adam Sandler. The Jungle Book live action movie is a pretty good watch. Then you also have Aristocrats, which is another pretty underrated Disney movie in my opinion. And then the newest Pixar movie to come out is Onward. You also have any of the Toy Story movies, which you could watch. Of course, like basically any of the Disney/Pixar movies you watch. But if you haven't watched any of the ones I listed, that's some options for you to watch. And then we have Ken, which seems like there's going to be a sequel to it. And this honestly feels like a great franchise. Could be in the brewing. And I really, really loved this movie when I first saw it. It's a great movie. I really can't wait to see what happens. Because there's got to be a sequel to it. If you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. And I really can't wait to see the sequel. Then we have Upgrade, which is kind of weird movie in its own site. But it's kind of interesting at the same time. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it. Then we have 42, which of course is basically Jackie Robinson's movie. And it's one of the better sports movies out there, going through basically Jackie Robinson's life. And then you have La La Land, kind of this romance, California, Hollywood, what's it like to make it there? Which also brings me to any Quentin Tarantino film. Of course, his most recent one is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is basically a story of how these people were killed, and it kind of got spun around. And then we have Woodlawn. It's one of the better football movies out there that people don't really talk about too much. And you also have American Sniper. Of course, if you haven't seen American Sniper, go watch it. It's a great movie. It's about, of course, an American sniper and probably one of the most famous American snipers in the world. So, then you have Now You See Me 1 and 2. Basically like this magic movie, kind-ish. But like not like Harry Potter magic, like magic, trick magic, that type of magic. And the Fast and Furious movies are great watches. Personally, that's like one of my favorite franchises, right behind the MCU. So, I recommend any of them. Mostly recommend Fast 5 though. Best movie of the bunch, no questions asked. Then, another one I rewatched recently, actually, was Ready Player One. It's kind of good in its own sense, since it really kind of looks like it could be our future one day. By just has a bunch of VR basically games going on, but it like makes it feel like you're actually there. So it could be like basically our future of VR is what this really could be like. And it's just a weird thing to see, but it's also a great movie in its own setting. And then we have Blind Spotting, which I bet a lot of you haven't watched. So it's just, I kind of saw this just playing it in my hotel room when I was out and about in Indianapolis. So, and it was a decent movie, so I could put it on this list, and I also bought it, so I might end up rewatching it. than like any of the Creed or Rocky movies for like good sports movie. If you just want to sit down and watch a classic sports movie, that's an option too. So there's some movies I recommended to watch during the quarantine / during the summer. If you guys have any recommendations of your own, put that down in the comments below. I may end up watching it if I haven't watched it yet too. So put those down in the comments below. Also, if you have a suggestion for another video, I want you to put that down in the comments below as well. And who knows, it may end up being a video sometime in the near future. And of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click those links down there in the description, as there's Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and Patreon. And of course, just make sure you're weaving through every day, just like it's your life.